today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Washington now brings this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Allen throwing on second down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know you spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Allen airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw to Ingram. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Braxton Berrios deep for Miami. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Allen now looks to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. Allen now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
Well, Josh Allen just might have the strongest arm in the NFL. And at 6'5", he can put his whole body into it, too. And this, an absolutely gorgeous throw. Perfect arc, and it results in a big, big pickup.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Finds his tight end Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another 1st down. Allen to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Motion man left is Kirk. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They went 3 and out on their 1st drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Fighting through it, he's got space. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Allen going to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Here's Purdy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Purdy. They set up the screen. Achane has it. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the 2nd half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Purdy off the play fake. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. A run straight ahead with Achane. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Complete, Jefferson the target. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now 2nd and 9. Purdy from the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense. I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Allen. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Etienne up the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To the air, Allen. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Straight ahead, Etienne. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Etienne once more. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
So Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jaguars, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park,
and we are underway in Buffalo. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Hand off to Spears. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete to Shakir. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Completes to Shakir once again. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Cameron Sample. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And here's a give to Spears.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Back to throw here. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now a dump off here complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Shakir hauls it in.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Trevor Lawrence, helmet on, ready to go as he brings out this offense.
He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Lawrence.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Now Lawrence.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 18. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Lawrence is, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive.
And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
This pass deep for Okonkwo.
And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
On the draw, here's Lawrence.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They go play action here on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
They're going to look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to pick up the Titans first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense a bit more.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Haskins now on 1st and 10.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Here's 3rd and 6. On the option, here's Spears. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Spears is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's 17-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he gets it down to the 32. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Here's Lawrence.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Bills, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they will hit the road next week.
Today.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn the status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Play action. It's Herbert.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and, of course, take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
On the option right, it's Jones.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Throwing Jones. High throw, but he makes the catch.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now Jones keeps himself upright. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
In motion, Slayton.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Herbert now. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Second down and 3.
Back to throw. Jones. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
In motion, Slayton.
2nd down and goal. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The penalty is declined.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers ready to take over.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
One of the best in the NFL in no small part because of his running ability. But on that play, didn't matter to the defense at all. Nice stop for them, a feather in their cap for getting the sack and brought down one of the toughest guys to catch in the NFL.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here's Herbert. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Back to throw, Jones. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger offense and Justin Herbert heading back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got Allen, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. The throw over the middle, taken in. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Again, Herbert.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on Open.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's Barkley on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Again, it's Robinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Herbert.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It looks like a 12-yard on the first down sack.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. 3rd time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, wanting to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Herbert.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Jones throwing to start the drive.
Left side, he's got Robinson.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, some good games around the league here early in Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Herbert on 1st down now. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. High throw, but the catch is made. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Sets up the screen to Robinson, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. Herbert
throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Herbert going to throw.
It's complete to Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here comes second down at 5.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here we go, first and goal. Throwing, Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Herbert. Oh, and that nearly ended him. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. Now Herbert.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll go to Barkley again. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. They find some open field here.
And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
Take a knee here. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Giants,